We're here at a house in far north Dallas, and it's a really cool architectural type that I wanted to show you. This is one of my favorites for these 70s builds homes, so come check it out. A main feature of this architectural style are these really high ceilings and large picture windows pretty much throughout the house. So you always have a lot of natural light, and you always have these dramatic living rooms that typically, like this one, feature a very prominent fireplace that goes all the way from floor to ceiling. Now, in this remodel, they've decided to go with not one but two different types of tile here. You've got this more textured tile here, and then this glossier tile here. And then they decided to go with 1 by 2 inch paneling all the way up. It makes it nice and easy to mount artwork TVs. As you can see, this TV is just sitting here. This is stage TV, so this is just cardboard. But TV would be mounted here, and then you've got enough space on either side to mount some artwork and as well up above. So it's a nice dramatic feature with all the natural light coming in. I think it's really aesthetically pleasing. And the layouts of these, even though they're built in the 70s, tend to be pretty open. So we've got the dining area over here, which is large enough for its own butler's pantry. That flows into the kitchen here, which is a really good sized kitchen, larger than you would expect. This house is about 2,800 square feet, and believe me when I tell you, in 1977, these large kitchens with a huge island and lots of cabinetry were not popular back then. So it's great that they have such a large kitchen here. You can see that they decided to go with the slab fronts, which I love. I love just the natural wood slab front. But if you'll notice, an interesting design choice is they have these white oak hardwoods that butt up against these natural colored cabinet fronts. So rather than have some contrast, which is more common to if you've got lighter color cabinets to have darker flooring and vice versa, they decided to go with light up against light. Bold choice. I think it worked out, especially since you've got the counters and the white upper cabinets to kind of tie everything together, and then you've got this cream color quartz counter over here with a lighter color backsplash, which also has some earth tones in it. So I think it all works well personally, but it is a bold design choice. So when designing a kitchen, when you're doing a major kitchen remodel, just keep in mind that contrast is the norm. You want light dark, you want two different color groups kind of meeting each other, so you have the contrast, the variance, things like that. So if you go like to like, just be forewarned that it may not work out as well as it does here. Now over here we've got another living room sitting area den, which has its own patio. This is one of two patios in this house, which this sort of like small enclosed patio with a tree was also very common in the 70s. Another design feature that people are drawn to these types of homes with. Guest bath number 1, walk-in shower. It's got the skylights, which is another feature of this architectural style home. Lots of big skylights here for natural light in most of your rooms. Got the primary suite here with its own patio. And a very interesting choice for the freestanding tub. They decided it's not jetted, so this isn't a jacuzzi tub. It's just a very large tub with a small seating area. It's almost like a small hot tub, but it's just a soaking bathtub. As a soaking bathtub and as one so large, I think this is probably more desirable. I think a lot of ladies are going to love putting some candles around and spending some time in there, but I imagine it'll take more than a few minutes to fill that one up. Good size walk-in closet with a pocket door, which I also love. I love my pocket doors into the closet. And right off the primary suite, we've got the office. Again, high ceilings, those big picture windows letting in a lot of natural light. It's not mid-century modern, but it has a lot of the design aesthetics that people who love mid-century moderns also love. Upstairs, we just have 2 bedrooms connected with a Jack and Jill bathroom. So it's not a full 2-story, it's a 1.5 story, I guess, but it makes for, again, it allows for those high ceilings. If this was a true 2-story, you wouldn't be able to have the 20-foot high ceilings that we have in several areas downstairs. So I think it for all those looking for an open floor plan, looking for the high ceilings, the natural light, even though this house is almost 50 years old at this point, it really checks off a lot of boxes for buyers in this area. And with the updates, they were done pretty well. I think it's going to appeal to a lot of buyers at this price point and should sell pretty well.